prove a point. And now that you are admitted, I understand where you are coming from. It's not your fault. Those who handed the place to you, they didn't give you the right briefing.
So your advice is that if anybody is using your work without permission, go to copyright office.
Go to copyright office. I was so... do I have to go there?
Oh, go anywhere you want to go.
No. Let's be... You see, I think somewhere along the line, when we realize our mistakes, that's where we push for the NFA law.
Okay.
That's where we push for it.
The Development and Classification of Film Law. 2016.
Yes, that law, people don't know. Maybe some do. There were two laws that were combined.
Oh, tell me about it.
The classification law.
Tell us about it, yeah.
Was on its own.
That was different?
Yes.
Okay.
The classification. There was no film development law at that time. So all we were doing, there was no, regulations and all that. That's when FIPAC was in charge.
Okay.
Yes. And we came up with regulations among ourselves. And by our constitution, freedom of association. So at a point in time, we even tried to regulate distribution or film releases. Some of our members, after exhausting their allocated slots, got good films that they think will make a hit. And out of frustration or desperation, they even flouted the law, that we even took some of them to police station. And it was there that the police commander at the Accra Central Police Station even told us that, look, the man says he's no more interested in joining your association. And I'm talking of Salam.
Abdul Salam. Venus Films.
Yes. We took him, we locked his shop, took him to the... then he went to police and brought Pulenev to arrest Mr. Hackman, Haki Films, who was then the president of the Research Association. So we went back to... we boycotted the drafting of the film development law at that time. I told you that we had our predecessors who were then in government and in higher places. So they were being consulted by government in terms of film issues. And they were those who also didn't like us. So whatever they were doing, they were finding a way to kick us out.
Okay.
So we boycotted the law. And after the Salams issue, we went back to sit with them. And I'll commend one person like BME Moro. He was then working at the Ministry of Information. And the thing was being drafted by the Ministry of Information. So he was having first-hand information as to whatever they were doing. The classification law came up because we realized that TV stations were showing films which were not classified. But in the law, any film that will be released to the public must be classified. How about television? So even Ministry of Information started classifying TV content. And then they came out to say that, look at your law. There is nothing like that in the law. The law didn't say TV. It says cinema. So we had to now come back
and put TV in the law.
To TV in the law. That is where we said, no, then let's add film development, because there was so much chaos in the system at that time. Everybody was doing anything. And FIPAC, which is an organization or an association, also cannot control, because freedom of association. If the person is not a member, your regulation will not be binding on the person. And that is how come we went back with the film development side. And they said, instead of having two different laws, which is running the same product, let's combine it. That's why we have film development and classification. So today, if you check the law, you'll see that there is some kind of conflict between classification and...
Oh, there is?
Yeah. Because you have a minister who appoints the classification chairman. And you have...
Like you were appointed?
Yes. And then you have a CEO who runs the...
Executive secretary.
Yeah. So who do you report to? Who do I report to?
Executive secretary.
But I report to the minister.
So you can report to both of them.
So if you check the law, but we couldn't finish.
So your work wasn't effective. You were appointed chairman of classification committee.
We are talking about orientation. So
we are going there. You didn't do anything.
Don't let us go there.
Why?
You spoil the conversation.
We are there.
Today we are talking about orientation.
It is still in the Act 935.
Yes. So per the orientation where we are now, it is up to the NFA.
So you didn't do anything when
it is up to the NFA now. It is up to the you are not like that. Be like
Socrate. We are on the NFA law. I have 3 questions to ask.
No. I said the challenges of orientation.
Yeah.
That is how come we decide to come up with the NFA law.
Okay.
Now the law is here. Let's see how best it will work. All the challenges we were having, we put it in the law for the law to take over. One, licensing is number 1. We need to license everybody. And by the license, you have to give the person an orientation before you license him. Just like when you go to the DVLA, they will test you whether you know the road regulations.
So you mean the NFA doesn't do that?
For now, they are not doing.
Why? You were part of them, so I'm asking.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not part of the NFA administration.
No,
I'm not part of the board too.
You were
No, I'm not part of the board. I was part of classification. So NFA, what they should have done, which I impress upon them, call any of the board members. I said, look, licensing, because I was part of the drafters of the law. So I know why we put everything in there. And even that time, the law was passed, don't forget, during the time of NDC. But they invited me.
Yeah.
So I know why every clause is there, what it will cure. And the challenges we are facing today, which we created years ago, is based on that licensing bit that we are not enforcing. Because if Zandi Kamel were to be licensed as a producer, he will know, we will give him orientation, we will give her orientation as to what to do when you see something like this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You must license a TV station to show movies. And before you give them the license, you will give them an orientation.
Okay.
So the chaos you see
So orientation is very important.
Very, very, very important. And I'm speaking like this because I'm a practitioner. And I contributed to the chaos we're seeing today.
Oh.
You understand? I am part of the problem.
What should we
so
do?
I know what we have to do.
What should we do to you?
Me? You see, I always say that ignorance brought us where we are, and stupidity is keeping us here.
Okay.
All the things we did were out of ignorance.
You are speaking facts and you are educating us. I will let Robert and Martinez
when we do the licensing, the next thing we have to do is channel of distribution.
Okay.
As an industry, let's sit and come up with a structured channel of distribution.
Yeah.
Let's go through all that we have done. Fortunately, you see, check every country that has developed. They didn't start from where we see them today.
Yeah.
They had challenges, and then they came up with regulations and fixed it. So now, as we speak now, the biggest bane of the industry now is channel of distribution. That is, when we finish a film, how do you distribute it? I was asking Zandi, so your film, what did you do? Oh, me and me go to YouTube. Come on, is YouTube a channel, how do you call it? A profitable channel of distribution?
Is it not?
No. Ask them what they have, because somebody said that he's making money on YouTube. So everybody.
Of course. It's a
But
platform.
when you talk to them, they are not making money.
But some are making money.
How are they making the money?
Through the YouTube views.
How much money do they make? This is how you think as a mechanic, auto mechanic. You see, you are finding fault, so you ask the questions. Call the persons. So far, how much money have you made? You understand? Then you compare to that. If cinemas were working, how much will you make? So where are the cinemas? There were cinemas, yes. Where are they now? How did they go out of the system? How did churches took over cinema? That is a question for another, that must be answered on another day. The cinemas were there. We collapsed the cinemas.
Oh.
So if today you say government should come and build cinemas, and what we did to collapse the cinemas have not been checked.
What did you do to collapse the cinemas?
Because we took the film from cinemas and put it on TV for free. So who will go to the cinema hall? Who will go and pay money
when we can't just have one means of distribution?
Wait. I said cinema. So channel of distribution, when we sit down, we will analyze all that we have done.
Yes.
And then we will pick those that are profitable, beneficial, and protective enough for the system. There are certain things that when you do, it will collapse you. Go to the chop bar or any restaurant. There are things that when you there are certain food when you eat.
Yeah.
How it is prepared can kill you. It's not because it is brodier and katia so you can eat it.
Right.
When you prepare the brodier and katia in the wrong way, it will kill you, though it is food. So when there is a channel of distribution, TV is there, ask yourself, when you use that channel, will TV ever be able to pay your cost of production? All the TV stations in Ghana, if you shoot a movie, that costs you about 100,000 cedis. Which TV station can pay you that much money? And that TV station will be mad enough to do that because he will not be able to make it when he pays you 100,000. Adverts are in because the TV will have to play adverts to recover whatever he has given you for that product. This is not pay-per-view channel. So you see, Masa.
Okay.
The thing is so simple, and because if you don't understand the system, because sometimes the managers are there 200, some of them also don't understand.
They don't?
Yes. When you sit one-on-one,
which managers are you talking about?
Don't let us go, but I'm just saying big. Plus, I am control conversation.
Yeah, control. No.
Yeah, you make me miss Dorina view. Young control. If you want control, we will come here, we will mention names, we will do things, and not say any conversation.
So, Chris, why are you running away from the matter?
Why am I? I'm not.
Yeah, I have news for you.
Okay.
There's been an inauguration of a new board for the national. Okay, no, let me give you the National Film Authority. Now we have the GT and the National Film Authority. I'm talking about National Film Authority. Yeah. And the board chair now.
Ivan Kwashiga.
Yeah.
Ivan.
Lovely.
When we were during our term, I invited Ivan. You know, I was tasked to get somebody to run NFA. Yeah, I called Ivan. I spoke to him and he said no. For that time,
he wasn't interested.
So I'm happy that
he's experienced.
Yeah, he's experienced.
Yeah,
he's experienced. So
okay.
Time as well.
Let me bring in Robert and Martinez, and then we come and wrap up. But time and I go fast. When you're having fun, it's going having fun and getting educated.
I'm not having fun.
Getting educated. Sorry, when you're getting educated, time goes fast. Okay, Mr. John Cranton. Okay, Robert.
Obviously, first of all, the time is not enough, but I like it when I have first-hand information on how we got to where we've gotten to.
Yeah.
And so many things I really want to touch on, but unfortunately there's no time. But I'm just hearing him say he's a part of a problem.
Yeah, he said.
This is not the first time anyway.
Yeah.
He said that a number of times.
Yeah. So is that a reason why he feels so strongly that he has to be the solution as well?
I have to be the solution. No, I'm only...
Oh, no, because you see, every now and then when I hear you, it's like you don't just speak about it. It's not just words. There are emotions supporting it because you really want things to change and you want things to work. Yeah. So it feels almost like, okay, look, I contributed to the problem, and then it's also my responsibility to ensure that at least I can get them to do the right thing. Yeah. I don't know if that's because a burden you're carrying.
I know what we ought to do. All that I've said here, I said channel of distribution. Do you think it's not a problem? If you have produced a movie and you don't know what to do, as I'm speaking now, I have a film, Sextortion. I consulted for a friend and we've produced the film.
Sextortion.
Sextortion.
Okay.
Yes. Beautiful film.
So if it's not hot fuck,
It's not about,
then it's something about sextortion.
if you get orientation, you understand.
Extortion through sex. Extortion.
And every film I have made, people agree with the title.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and the guys were asking me, so what are we doing now? I said, well, you said you want to make a film. We're finished. So think of what to do. After Silverbird, where else do you go?
Hotels.
Hotels. But the same audience, they are consuming film for free.
Okay. On a more serious note, so I like the fact that most of the things he said with respect to what Zandi Kamel did,
issue, yeah.
everything, I'm just cross-checking all of that in the Copyright Act. It's here.
Okay.
Everything he said they did is as per what has been written in the Copyright Act.
It's in law.
It's in law.
Good.
Article 48, settlements of disputes, everything written there, that's what they did. And the fact that they have the copyright monitoring team, Article 50, it's there. Whatever they did, like that, pepe. What that simply means is that the things that sometimes we are crying about are captured in the law. And it is, the onus is on us to understand the law. So when he talks about orientation, it is almost as important as oxygen. We need to not just know it, we need to live it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not enough for you to say, I am practicing a particular profession without having the knowledge of the profession and the industry knowledge governing the profession and all the the activities that actually impact the profession. So if you are in this particular space, you don't understand IP. It's almost like it's a shot in the foot. You need to be able to learn about it. Yes, you may not know it, you may not have known it. Let me use these terms. Ignorance has brought you to this particular point, but you cannot allow yourself to keep being ignorant.
Then you are stupid.
I don't want to say that. So, those are not my words. I just took the first part. But all I'm trying to say is that what he's saying just re-echoes the importance of we being oriented in terms of the knowledge that governs our space. And another thing that I really want to highlight is the fact that he said they came together. They fixed the law.
Yes.
They came together, they fixed the law. So in a third world country or a developing country, we shouldn't assume the country is fully developed. It means that if the law does not work in your favor and you need to come together to ensure that the law works in your favor, you have to do that. So sometimes we constantly always complain about issues and then putting the information out on social media. If that were the solution, I'm sure all of our problems would have been solved. You understand? So we need to be able to learn to understand that as industry stakeholders, the venting routes, we have to decide whether we are venting to feel good or we are venting to solve a problem.
All right.
If we want to solve a problem, we have to learn how to apply the law to solve our problems.
what do you think
that's
I'm
a
doing
biggest
here?
one. No.
He's on your side.
I'm
He's
on your side, essentially.
No, but the venting route, what do you think?
No. Here is not a venting route. Here you are literally orienting people, letting them know what they can do and how they can move from where they are to another level. And you are giving us instances of what you have done, having gotten through the law to bring about change. So essentially, I mean, this
one
is
of our biggest challenges also some people like Kwame Dancing. Like, if I was not firm, he was going to shift the conversation and we're going to talk about unnecessary issues.
so people like Kwame Dancing.
Oh yeah, people like
so you have to call him out.
Oh yeah.
Martinez, let me bring you in.
Kwame, I like Socrate's honesty.
He's very honest.
Yes,
but the other side, Ojuani.
If you want us to have that conversation,
Next
it
time.
will be another. But for
next
now,
time, next time.
Yeah.
Next time, please.
I mean, you need to tackle the pressing issues.
Yes.
You see, one thing about him is a passion.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get close to him, you realize how he's very passionate about the industry.
Yeah.
And even not for anything at all, one thing you can pick from what he's talking about is future.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to protect the future of the film industry, because I always say whatever makes you recognized or relevant in a certain space, it's fair that you do all possible thing to protect it. Whatever you do to, in order to create room for the next generation to even become better than what you did. And so that is what he's doing. Maybe how he goes about, I mean, the passion and the emotion attached to it is what some people might argue him or fight him sometime, but a lot of times, whatever he says, if you are not related or if you are not in his shoes, you might not understand. You see, it's a very big problem if the cinema culture is not active. Like it's not as it used to be. Because like he said, we've killed the cinemas. And so there's no way the industry can become, flourishing as it used to be without the cinema culture. And so we have to bring it back. People feel because of, smartphones and digitalizations and all of that, so it's not relevant because you go on YouTube, you go on Netflix, and you watch your movies and all. They are very important. But the cinema culture, look, there is no way we can be successful if after shooting a movie as a director or a movie producer, and you only have probably Silver Bell cinemas to premiere it.
Okay.
And after that, you don't have anywhere else to go apart from hotels and all of that. It's a big challenge, and so we need to bring that culture because Kwame, it's not just about making the money. But it's about creating that atmosphere where people will actually develop that kind of love and passion for the movie. So for me, I believe that what he's saying, we shouldn't wait for him to maybe die one day, and then we will reflect on what he said. Oh, Socrate used to say this. Socrate used to say. I think whatever he said, we need to pay critical attention and see the way forward.
Thank you, Martinez. Socrate, please.
Well, finally, I'm not just talking.
Your advice, last advice before we go.
My advice is
please.
that you see,
okay,
NAFTI is the state institution that is training filmmakers.
Yeah,
I think there is a problem there too.
okay.
Let them, having destroyed it by turning it into a university, I think they should reach out to practitioners with experience on the grounds to also come and share information with them.
Don't they have that?
No.
Practitioners,
those on the grounds.
No.
Don't they?
This one I'm not too sure.
You are not too sure.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, the reason is because I know
Ajeti
I know Ajeti
teaches there.
and he's a
As
practitioner.
what?
No, he's a practitioner.
He's of what?
No, if you want to get in, then you have to give us more details because
Yes.
he said
You mean film producers?
Film producers. Film
Oh,
production is different from acting.
And are you very sure they don't have any practitioner on campus teaching or assisting in teaching?
Well, I know Bosompem is there.
Yeah.
He was a practitioner working at Ghana Films
Yeah.
before going there.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there are exceptions.
There are a lot of this thing there, lecturers there.
Academic side.
Yes, but grounds experience.
So you want more of such people
yes,
there?
grounds experience.
Okay.
Those who have been on the grounds.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
As I'm speaking to you now, I'm helping put up a 1-year diploma course
Oh,
at
nice.
AUCB.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Beautiful.
So that we can give them this orientation.
I love that.
Yes. Most of the people who are training, institutions that are training, I wish they would get practitioners. It is the first step
Good.
of giving people this orientation.
Almost him.
So if you are interested,
Okay.
you go to AUCC.
All right.
And you can call 024-283-2054.
Yeah.
024
Yeah.
283
All right.
2054 and get to AUCC and do a 1-year diploma in filmmaking there.
Thank you very much, Socrate Safo, for coming. And thank you, Robert Clark Martinez. And this one says, "Blessed are you, Mom, for the love, strength, and faith you've poured into our lives. You are truly a woman to be honored, not only because you gave us life, but because you live with grace, wisdom, and a heart that reflects God's love. May this new year of your life be filled with joy, peace, and countless blessings. We love you deeply, from Daddy and all of us." This one from Mama Emma. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let me give you this info from Betway. They say it's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with Betway. Please bet and share your codes with friends, fans, and followers. If they place bet using your code, you earn 4% of their wager. It doesn't matter if it's a win or a loss. If they bet, you earn cash. Yeah. And the more the people that bet with your code, the more you earn. Start betting now, sharing and winning with Bet Influencer, exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Betway gets way more. And yeah, it's hot outside. And the heat is getting to you. You are sweating, you are tired, you are hot and very uncomfortable. You want something cool, refreshing, nutritious, yeah? You look around you and the rays of the